And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Victor Mederos. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one hit to right. Adele makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Suzuki.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's 1-0.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. The pitch. And that one fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Two outs. Next offering is outside. That smash towards center. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back in Anaheim, our starter in this one, Cade Horton. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And next for L.A., Nolan Shotwell. And there's a ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The punch out there. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Mike Trout. Just
in,
off the
ball 2.
inside edge. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And another ball. Righty delivers. Inside ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Outs, nobody on. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Angels. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Swanson under it. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're back here at Angel Stadium. Second inning set to go. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And that's in the dirt. And a count 2-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Moncada tossed to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
This is Willie Castro. Up the middle. Slings to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Angels 2 and the Cubs 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Joe Adele. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. 2-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Righty to the plate. This to center field. And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now Luis Rengifo. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Adele round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 3-1. Not in time. He's safe.
anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. That one fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. Rengifo, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. The other way. That's a base hit. Run scores.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that. It's so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. A little bit high, and it's 2-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate.
In time to Bush. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like they hand the ball over to a new arm, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man at second. And that one hammered for Armstrong. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The left fielder, number 3.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And the right-hander deals. That one down the line, and foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's outside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 8-1.
Sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now Yohan Moncada and a pitch, and this is inside. 2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two outs. In the air, left side. Hat makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show. Back in Anaheim, now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that's just foul. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting 9, the catcher, Reese.
Here's Reese McGuire. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward drifts towards it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Outside low. Full count, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man at second. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Fastball for a strike. McGuire, the lead runner, out at second. Tucker at first, 2 out of the inning. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Angels 8 and the Cubs 1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adell. The 1-1.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Second baseman,
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 out, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The Halos up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 8 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1-1 now. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Didn't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
One down, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Nico Hoerner. That one missing inside. The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out. 2 outs, runner at first. So up now for Chicago, Willie Castro. Hoerner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Up the middle, and that chance handled, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. This one in the air. Shanuel settles under this one, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom 4, so in now for the Angels, number 22. the righty deals.
that's off
Misses
the plate.
outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And here it comes. Sneaks through, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's going to be Zach Neto. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Towards first, slides, but it gets by him. Lead runner around second, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
He was all over that one. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
So they're at the corners now. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Left-hand batter waits. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. Couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Right-handed reliever knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch.
2-2 now.
The Angels up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Reese McGuire. Swing and a bouncer. Rengifo fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. Action in the pen down there. Robert Stevenson appears to be getting loose. Next offering is downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses. Full count now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Robert Stevenson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that fastball
1 strike.
up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not.
Rengifo. There's one.
Second out.
And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The pitch. And now 2-1.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
Here's Joe Adell. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2. That one ripped left field. And that is gone. And they add a run. It's 9-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
One. Ben Brown gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Man at first, and now the center fielder. And another ball. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Drew Pomeranz up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Two outs. This to third. Castro. Off balance throw in time. Inning over. Angels get one with a solo homer. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the 6th inning. Now, Seiya Suzuki.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Ohapi makes the grab, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
1 down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Ian Happ up to hit. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That's in there, and now 2-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 9 and the Cubs 1. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 2-1 now. There's the strike, 95 of that one. The pitch. Bounce to third. Zips it across. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman.
And next for L.A., Nolan Shotwell. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Chopper to second. Horner sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. One and 2 here. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Angels go quietly there, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The pitch. And another ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Garcia preparing to come on if needed. Burke also throwing. Here comes a pitch. Out to short, Neto. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Third baseman, number 1.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Willie Castro. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon. It's 9-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Base is empty, one away. Dansby Swanson stands in. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down.
Well, that slider down and away, it's
Now
just
back.
kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Hit in the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it. And that is that. Cubs get one on the solo shot, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. And here is Taylor Ward, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And another ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Drew Pomeranz up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. The 2-1. Pulls that one foul. Just missed the inside corner. Counts full, 3-2. Hit in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. And there's 1 down. Here is Yoan Moncada.
Number 5, Yoan Moncada.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The Halos up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's down and in.
2-2 to count.
And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the right fielder, Joe Adell. And that misses off the outside edge. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. The wind and the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground. And that one handled. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 9 and the Cubs 2. And we're back. Leading off, Michael Busch. Righty delivers. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Luis Garcia getting loose out there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The right fielder, number 30.
And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. And a pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Moncada makes the grab. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. At the belt and fires. High fly ball out towards left field. Ward going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast, and they add to their lead. It's 10-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here's the center fielder. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with a fastball. But even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
One run across in the frame so far here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow!
He did a great job of going back right away. Had a perfect angle at the end. Leaping catch robs the home run. They're fired up in the dugout the way he ended this inning.
Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the 9th. So now
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
on the mound now, Ryan Zefferjohn.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Cubbies with only one out left. Nico Horner getting ready to hit.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
The Cubbies down to their final strike. Two outs. Line drive, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Willie Castro. And another ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one lifted to left. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really look back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.